Good afternoon from Universal. It's been a very long time since we filmed here. I don't even know the last time we've really been here for the most part. In recent time, we did go to Volcano Bay with a friend very quickly the one day, right before we went to Ohana for dinner.
Yeah, because I'm locked out until 4 p.m., so we went a little bit.
So yeah, we weren't there for too long, but there's been a VelociCoaster Tribute Store for like 2 months, and we have not seen it yet.
I know.
And I'm a fake fan because that's my favorite ride of all time now, and Jurassic Park's one of my favorite franchises, so finally going to see the Tribute Store.
Yes.
Don't know how much we're gonna ride. We're not planning on being here very long today because it's like 300 degrees out.
It's 300 degrees.
I'm already sweating and we've been here for a minute.
Well, we sprinted here. We wanted to get to the AP lounge before it closed to get our new buttons. Or it wasn't new, right?
Well, they come out every month on the 1st, and yeah, we're already halfway through the month, and sometimes they run out early, which they did actually still have a lot left, but we didn't know because they've run out in the past, so we did want to come here, and then, because I don't know if we'll be back before the end of the month, because we are going to Disney next weekend, like we have our park passes, so we figured by the time we'd be able to get back, they'd probably be gone, or already have the August button.
So we basically sprinted, and yeah.
We made it.
We did make it, and now we're
gonna go to the Tribute Store, take a break in the air conditioning, and then see if there's anything we want to ride. I really want a phone case for Jurassic World, and I think they have VelociCoaster ones in the Tribute Store, but you typically have to wait like 2 to 3 hours for them to print it, and I don't think we're going to be here that long. But I know they have a lot of them for sale in Jurassic Park over in Islands of Adventure that are just like on a shelf. So we might park hop over there to walk over to Jurassic Park and see what phone cases they have. So we'll probably go do both parks. Not sure what rides though, so we'll see. First up, while we were back here by the Passholder Lounge, I want to show they've been releasing preview merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights 30. Each Thursday they've been announcing new houses and releasing a shirt alongside. So this week they released the Bride of Frankenstein shirt for The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, which was one of the 2 houses that they opened last year, but they officially re-announced it. Here's one of this is the first one I think they released for the preview merchandise when they announced that Jack is back. Oh, there's a... Oh, okay. And then there was more shirts. I don't know if they still have them. Let's see. Oh, yes. Haunting of Hill House.
Says it's blacklight reactive.
I think a lot of the Horror Nights shirts are for when you go into the houses. I think that might have been... I'm trying to remember if there was another shirt. Let's see, is this a different one? No. So that, I think, might be all they've released so far, because they did announce the Texas Chainsaw Massacre this past Thursday as well, but they did not release a shirt for that one. So maybe it'll come out soon, or they might just be holding the merchandise for when Horror Nights actually starts. But this is the exit store for the Bourne Stuntacular, which we've actually still not seen. But if you're looking for the preview merchandise, that's where they have it. They have all the Bourne merchandise in here as well. I've heard amazing things about the show, so I definitely do plan on seeing it at some point. Don't know if we'll do it today, because I heard that they already cut off the line for the next show. And then they have a lot of generic Universal merchandise as well. Looks like some more Bourne. Oh, they have a Bourne lanyard. I don't know if I've seen that one before, so that's pretty cool. And they have a U Design Station. So I've been learning that there's a lot more of these throughout the parks than I realized, where you can design magnets, phone cases, and watch bands. But yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go from here, but wanted to take the time to show that Horror Nights merchandise because it is coming soon. Oh, I know where we're going next. We're going to the Tribute Store because it's going to shut down in about, actually a little less than a month now, so that it can become the Horror Nights Tribute Store. And I'm hearing loud booms from there. Definitely going to see this in the near future. Here she is. I see the arch. I already know this is going to be my favorite Tribute Store. I've heard it's one of like the best like themed and best designed ones they've had, and of course I'm going to be biased anyway, but I'm so excited to finally see this. I don't know if I'm going to want to buy food or not. I've heard there's good food. We're going to see. I'm just excited to see it finally. See you stuff. And take a step back. I like the music. Oh, we're going to the control room. So this is specifically the VelociCoaster Tribute Store, but it's still kind of generic Jurassic World if you ask me. This is so fun. They have a little toy dinos like the movie. Oh, and there's a little POV of the roller coaster over there in the corner. They have a little, oh, it's a park mat. Yeah, it's like, I forget the character's name from the control room in the movie. There's some info on Blue. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's an ascent out of containment or something. There's a red exclamation point, so that's concerning. Oh, wait. I've been waiting to smell these candles. So they've partnered with the Magic Candle Company, which I have all of their like essential oils and air fresheners. And these are all special Jurassic World candles.
We have churro.
I'm gonna smell them all. I'm excited. But I feel like I've been waiting to smell Hard Resort Cove, so I hope it's a good one. That was a scary reaction. Oh, it's good? And then there is Sorna Redwoods, Primeval Jungle, Pack Hunt, Triceratops Trail, and East Dock. We have lots of VelociCoaster shirts. And then as well, one of our favorite designs they've come out with recently is the Tropical Jurassic World. Amanda bought the shirt right before we went to Hawaii.
I almost wore it today.
So they have the like stemless wine tumbler, they have a shot glass, they had a full-size tumbler behind me. So I'll try to show that. They have the grand opening shirt that they restocked, so if you still want that, they do have it. But here's that full-size tumbler. I love the design. So cool though. They just released the posters that they have in the queue, which I don't know if I see any of my favorites. I really want the VelociCoaster one.
Yeah.
But they actually have the phone cases pre-printed that you can order on the screen right there. It's another U-Design station.
Yeah, it just depends on the
But now, yeah.
that is your size.
I see a couple for the 12, so I could be good. I just don't know which one I like. I like the VelociCoaster, but they have the tropical one.
Oh.
And they have a lot of good ones. Very cool. Do have some Moldorama stations again, like they always do, or Moldomatic, I swear what they're called. But this one's the T-Rex, and then I know in the other room, which we'll show, there is a Brachiosaurus one. But I did pick out my phone case, getting the VelociCoaster one. And then I do need to get a candle. I just haven't figured out which one, because there were some other people smelling them, so I'm gonna go back and pick out my candle. But there's so much cool stuff in here. A lot of Mr. DNA stuff, some fun mugs, and there's only room 1, so we have plenty more to show. But back to the candles. Over here, there's some more merch, which I believe, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be for Jurassic World Dominion, which doesn't come out for another year, but they have some fun shirts that say they were here first. Big T-Rex on the sweatshirt. Definitely some cool ones. And this one we're themed like we're inside the Velociraptor paddock. And here they are. So we got some raptors in here with the electrified fence. Oh, this is cool. Got a wooden bottle. Keep your distance shirt. Same sweatshirt we just saw. Oh, there's the tropical pattern with a tie-dye tank top. Oh, they have a little can cooler. And then more of the tropical pattern back here on a hat, on a t-shirt, the crop top that Amanda has. Oh, they have a headband with the pattern, so that's pretty cool. And a sleeveless shirt, maybe?
Yeah, like sleeveless.
And then lots of pins and keychains and patches and magnets and all kinds of stuff. But this is a really cool room. I like how it feels like you're outdoors. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's the back side of the one that I showed on the other. Yeah, that one's double-sided. That's cool. But yeah, there's just a giant raptor here. So we're going down the hallway, which is like going through the rundown Discovery Center almost, but it says we're going to the laboratory. Ooh, this is cool. This is fun. Lots of noise. Oh, here's the Brachiosaurus. That's fun. I love that. It's Mr. DNA themed. Got some just plain Jurassic Park stuff in here. Have a little, oh, there's some screen-used raptor eggs from Jurassic Park 3. So I know they do have a lot of screen-used props in here. All kinds of cool stuff to look at. The scene in Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic Lost World. Oh, you can buy a miner hat. That's so fun. Here's a huge mural from Jurassic Park 2. I think it's from the second one. I could be wrong. It's been a while. Ooh. Little pit bag. This is Mr. DNA. More props. Lots of Jurassic Park stuff. Lots of different camo shirts. Oh, those are leggings, looks like. A turbot. Oh my god. Or the T-Rex shadow. That was crazy. Oh, more props. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, we have Alan's fedora. Oh, the Barbasol can from the original movie. That's really cool.
Yeah, screen use. That's crazy.
All kinds of cool stuff. This is awesome.
His hat.
Oh, there's little, like, compies, I think.
Yeah, compies.
And that's what's making all the noises. They're, like, all over the place. Oh, there's little computers up there. So they're kind of all over the place. It's fun. Now we've come into the bakery, but first up we have the Gentle Giants. We've got a whole Triceratops in here with some Dino Chow. This is super fun, with the first booth being Dino Chow that you can buy. So they got cinnamon glazed pecans, almonds, and cashews. So that's super fun. Now they do have some kids clothing in here for Camp Cretaceous as well as Jurassic World, or VelociCoaster I mean. And then they have some food. Looks like some cotton candy. Lots of cool stuff. Another look at the Triceratops. She's huge. So look at all the food. There's some fudge, pistachio puff, a dig-in jar, which is chocolate cake, whoopie pie, marshmallow pop, an apple, brownie bars, s'mores, cookies, and a cupcake. And then the gummy they have this time around is the fossilized amber. So they have it in a little box here with a little mosquito in it. Now I do know a lot of people who've gotten it. I was trying to find the price. Here's the price for all the food actually. So if you want to like pause and take a look, here's the prices. But I've heard that the fossilized amber doesn't taste too great. So I think we're gonna skip this one, but it looks really fun. Maybe we'll get on a future visit, but I don't know. I've heard that this doesn't taste very good.
I wouldn't get that.
So it's supposed to be coconut flavor, but I hear it just kind of tastes like rubber. So, but it looks great in there. The last food item that they have is the chocolate egg. It's $18, but it's a massive egg made out of chocolate with a chocolate dinosaur inside. And the fun part is you don't know which dinosaur you're going to get. So it's kind of a mystery, but I think that's part of the fun. And from what I hear, it's a lot of chocolate, so the price isn't that bad. The only issue is if it's 100 degrees out like it is today, it's gonna melt really fast. So definitely not gonna get that one today. But maybe if we're back at nighttime or something, it might be a good time to get it. But yeah, $18 for the chocolate egg. But here's a look at the dinosaurs that come inside. And you never know who it's gonna be. The adventure is beginning in Islands of Adventure. So we did park hop. We did actually sit down to eat our food from the tribute store because we knew the chocolate was not gonna last in the heat. But they don't have any knives apparently at the tribute store, so just keep that in mind if you buy the apple, because we always cut them into slices and that was not an option. He said it was due to safety reasons. They couldn't have any any knives in the store. So I didn't film us eating them. It was an experience not worth filming because Amanda just had to eat it off the stick, which it worked. Just wasn't ideal.
Feel dirty.
But my s'more was tasty. I mean, it was a marshmallow. It wasn't like cooked or anything, but it had the graham crackers and then dipped in the white chocolate. So, I mean, it tasted kind of like your standard s'more. I asked if I should get that or the whoopie pie, and 2 out of 3 of the team members said s'more, 1 said whoopie pie. So I'll have to go back for that. We told her we would because she was heartbroken we didn't buy it. But I was a fan of my s'more, and you said your apple was good?
Oh yeah, I think it was one of the best theme park apples I've had.
Ooh. And that was also white chocolate, right?
It was white chocolate.
Very exciting.
So good. I mean, it was difficult to eat, but...
But now that we've had our VelociCoaster snacks, we are going to go try to ride it and then call it a day. So we looked on the app, it says it's only a 45-minute wait. And I believe the bypass bridge should be open. It's been open for a few weeks now because they added this safety cage with netting so that guests could safely walk under it, because I guess there was a concern with things falling out of people's pockets. Even though they're all metal detectors, so that really shouldn't happen, but you better be safe than sorry. So they finally were able to open up the bridge from Lost Continent to bypass Hogsmeade. So that should make it a little easier for us to get over there. And hopefully not wait too long to see some raptors. But yeah, it was definitely worth coming for that tribute store. I would highly recommend seeing that before it's gone if you can. I think it's here until August 7th or so. I would double check that online. I forget the exact date, but I know it's early August. It's gonna shut down so that they can retheme it into the Horror Nights Tribute Store. So we can finally bypass the chaos that is Hogsmeade and walk right over to the entrance of VelociCoaster thanks to the bypass bridge from Lost Continent, which makes life a whole lot easier because it kind of brings you over right to the entrance of the ride. And then here's this net I was talking about, this little cage, so that if anything were to drop off of a rider, it's not going to hit anybody, which is a nice little addition. It's the backside of Hogwarts because we actually just went over and rode Jurassic Park first before VelociCoaster because the weight dropped from, it was either 35 or 40 down to 25. And we're like, oh, we should go do that. Because we actually haven't done that in a little while, which is always a fun ride.
It's so hot out. So
it's very hot. And I got drenched, but it was quite refreshing. So now we're gonna go to VelociCoaster. Yeah, it's so hot that like you're not gonna stay wet very long. And the wait time's the same as when we walked by earlier, it's 55, which is very nice to have this sign functional now. But I can't complain about walking through that queue and the beautiful part of having your bags until the very end of the line for the most part. Because if you're not familiar with VelociCoaster, if you didn't see like our preview video and everything, they have two-way lockers that you put your bag in right before the pre-show, kind of towards the end of the queue. So you don't have to put your bag in before entering the line like pretty much every other ride that has lockers at Universal.
Yeah, I love that. So you could be on your phone while you're waiting in line.
Yeah, because Rip Red Rocket and Hulk have metal detectors as well, but you have to put your phone in the locker before you enter the line. Here you wait to get metal detection until towards the end of the queue, which is pretty nice. So we won't be able to film the ride at all because it is metal detection because it goes upside down a lot, as you can see. But it's a beautiful ride. We've been on a few times. It is my favorite, so highly, highly recommend getting on the VelociCoaster if you feel comfortable doing so, because it's a pretty thrilling ride. But definitely a great one. It's not quite dark. We loved when we rode it in the dark with all the lighting and everything, but any ride on VelociCoaster is good. You actually get to see the Raptors a lot better during the day, but it definitely feels more thrilling in the dark. It feels a little faster, and this first part of the queue right here with all the lighting looks so cool. So definitely, oh, and the single rider line's open. That's good to know. And they have the fire going on both sides, which I actually don't think I've seen it on both sides yet. It's time for VelociCoaster. Did it? Oh, there she goes. We decided to not ask for row 1, which we have done before because row 1 is definitely the best row. But they kept making the announcement the entire time we were in there, like, oh, the ride may be delayed due to the approaching storm. And we obviously couldn't tell in the queue how close the storm was, so we're like, we just need to get on it. But we were in row 4, so yeah, we were close to the front. Amazing from any row, of course, but it is nice that they have that ability to wait for row 1 specifically if you do want it. And I'd say if the line isn't too bad, I would definitely recommend it. There was like 6 groups that looked like in that line today, so we decided not to wait.
Well, honestly, like if you do wait and you see a bunch of people in line,
it moves so quick.
It's so efficient how like often they send trains out, so you don't.
It takes no time. Yeah, no, it's very easy. But we decided with the rain, we were gonna be quick because if we can get back to the car before it starts raining, that'd be great. So now we're heading to leave. I see lightning, so the storm's definitely coming. But it's a fun, nice look at the backside of Hogsmeade. Right here is Three Bridges patio. They added all those really weird trees and
3 broomsticks.
Three Bridges. We went to Three Bridges last night at Coronado. That's not this. This is 3 broomsticks. Oh, it's coming. Oh, something?
They flew off and landed in the water.
Oh, wow.
It was someone's lanyard.
Well, this is a good reminder to put all your personal belongings in your bag, like it says. I mean, lanyards are allowed. We both wear our lanyards because you have to use your...
But they tell you to tuck it in your shirt.
Put it in your shirt. That's what we do. And I've never had an issue with it even remotely coming close to flying off, but...
Yeah. Well, you always hold on to your necklace because...
Well, yeah, okay, so the last time I rode this, I took my necklace off and left it at home, and I forgot to today. So I hold on to it because I just don't want to risk it flying off.
Choking yourself because you left the necklace.
Well, they just fling you everywhere on that ride, so why take the risk? But yeah, if you don't want to lose something, put it in the locker. That's our suggestion. That is going to be it for today's visit out to Universal. It was definitely worth finally seeing the tribute store. Very exciting. I did get a candle.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Oh, I got...
The Triceratops one.
So I did really like the Sorna one, but it was kind of strong. And I wanted like a lighter smell.
Yeah, that one smelled just like fresh laundry mixed with like fruit.
It was good. I don't know how to describe it, but I was a fan. I mean, they all have descriptions on them, but yeah. I was a fan of that one, and then I did get my phone case. I got the VelociCoaster one, and we had our food, which was an experience.
My apple disaster.
It was worth it though. That was a tasty
really good.
s'more.
It was one of the best apples I've had at the park,
So definitely check out that tribute store if you're here before it closes, or if you're gonna be here in the fall, definitely go to the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. Even if you're here during the day, they're open all the time, and they always have really good food. At least I've always been a fan of the food from them. They typically have, it's always desserts, but they're fun snacks. And then if you're here in the winter, they'll have the holiday one again, which...
That was always fun.
That was cool last year, because they had like all the snow, and like it was very festive.
It smelled good in there. They had,
it smelled great. So always stop by the tribute store if you're here while it's open. But yeah, and then we got to go on VelociCoaster just to kind of like complete the experience, which is always amazing.
Yeah, and it's not raining yet, so...
It's getting close, so we're heading back to the car, but we did luck out.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed our quick visit out to Universal. We'll definitely be back in the near future, hopefully before the tribute store closes, ideally.
Yeah.
And we do have to see Born. Going into the store today reminds me, like, I really need to see it. It's been open for over a year now.
Yeah, we have not seen it yet, and my cousins came and they raved about it, and
everyone I've talked to says it's amazing.
So,
everybody. So we'll definitely do that, and subscribe to our video to see those upcoming adventures, whatever we end up doing. We did actually just book 2 nights at Sapphire Falls, but not until September. I actually booked it like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Because I saw those really good pass holder deals. So very beginning of September, I think it's like Labor Day weekend, we will be here and we'll be at Sapphire Falls, which is...
I'm so excited.
It's like
I've been wanting to stay there since it opened.
Yeah, it's been the top of my list to stay there, besides Cabana Bay, which we've now done twice.
Yeah.
So it's finally time to try Sapphire Falls.
I'm so excited.
So definitely keep an eye out for those videos in the upcoming months. And yeah, that is it for today's trip. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond.